Jimmy Carr. Vile joke. Vile joke.
Oh, yeah. I was doing the wrong way, wasn't it? I was doing it inwards. Don't wrong me throat, I think.
All I can think of is a dog now.
Oh, I thought that's what we were doing. Oh, we're not doing Carr.
Jimmy.
Oh, Jimmy.
He sounded like a still going for a divorce.
Yeah, with his little flipper caught in the door.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Jimmy Carr.
Left a deaf woman.
Yeah, Jimmy Carr.
Left a
Beep,
deaf,
beep. There you go.
left a deaf woman feeling absolutely insulted after he mocked her as a punchline to one of his jokes.
He mocked her. What? He go, Deafy, Deafy, you're a deafy little bitch, get in.
Kylie Allen, 44, was left profoundly deaf after a stint in the army, and she said she feels disappointed that the stand-up comedian used his platform to put down those who have a tough life. I have a tough life. That puts me down all the time.
Yeah.
And
Look
if
at
he
me.
ain't, I'm doing it.
Yeah, he's a good boy.
I'm good.
Good lad.
I used my right hand to lift my beret, exposing my hearing aid. I hoped he was at least a decent guy and would move on. Knowing I was deaf, it didn't work. It had the opposite effect, as I was like a sitting deaf duck now.
Oh, that's not very nice.
Dumb piece of shit duck.
You should never take the piss out of deaf ducks.
Yeah.
Bearing in mind,
She's not very kind, is she?
No.
Poor ducks. If they could hear what she was saying, they'd be going quackers.
If those kids could hear what you were saying, they'd be very upset.
yeah.
And they'd be up the judge, say, yes, my lord.
Wait, so this guy's shocked.
Oh, my lord.
Jimmy Carr's known for insults and taking a piss. And
down,
as are most comedian stand-ups, and you're known for getting the piss taken out of you when you go. So you want him to single you out and not do it to you.
Yeah.
Being singled out is in fact making you inclusive in that current situation.
Yeah, he's included her into the world, I guess, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Skip you. Don't treat you like everyone else because you're deaf. He's treating you like everyone else.
Because you're deaf.
That's it's still treating him different somehow.
You're only treating him the same. Because
If he's a deaf, I've got a disability. You've been treated a bit different. It's funny, wasn't it, Dad? Welcome back. Welcome back. Hey. Oh, God.
all right. So
God.
towards the end of the show, Alan. That's
Was that a brother? Is that a brother?
That's
Is that a brother? Is it a blind brother?
That's
You can't see fuck all.
No, that's their second name.
Oh, because he's sitting behind her.
two
She's like
names.
18 stone.
Alan
Because
Carr.
she's also got a thyroid problem as well as being deaf. And Alan's
Madam
short
Carr.
and he's blind. Her brother Alan.
Wow.
Wank.
Was looking at her iPhone as she was using a transcribing app to keep track of what Carr was saying during his set.
That must be such a nightmare. Like, why are you watching that set and you got to transcribe an app quickly? Oh, what's the joke? And it doesn't make sense. It's like, knock, knock.
Transcribing out like that, isn't it?
I don't know how the hell it works, but
That's
I was
going
interested.
quickly on the screen.
Yeah.
That's mine.
Well, it's got little lumps on the screen like Braille.
I don't.
I
Well,
wonder.
transcribing, is it just repeating what you're saying on the phone?
I
Oh,
assume.
into her ear. Oh, no, she's
Like-
deaf, isn't she?
I'm gonna guess that it.
Yeah, that's why I got Braille.
Oh, it's listen to what he says and it's coming up in...
That's what I'd imagine.
Print the words, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm guessing it's hearing the audio and then.
No, when you're doing
putting
it, when you're doing
like subtitles.
Yeah, when you do an email, right? You talking to the thing.
Auto-generated
We've done
subtitles
all
for
the words-
Alan Carr
words
calling
to
you a
it.
deaf bitch.
Auto-generated text, voice-to-text
This
command.
guy knows stuff.
Yeah.
BA honours.
BA. Big anus, that stands
Yeah,
for.
Bachelor
He
of
was
Anus,
wide
Lickers.
like Rashford.
Bashing anuses in Norwich Uni.
He bent it like Beckham, didn't he?
Right round.
So she was using a transcribing app to keep track of what Carr was saying during his set.
couldn't keep
It
up.
said he addressed her again, asking if she was going to call for backup from the French resistance.
I don't get it.
And all right.
Well, she was sitting in a beret, and she had a beret on,
And he berated her.
and he was going through her phone using
the
a
beret was from
transcribing
the
app.
army days then.
She
Like an ex-commando or something.
She was wearing
She's
it
a
out.
vet. I think
Is it a beret from the army? Or
She was wearing it at the
She's a
show.
fashion.
Yeah,
She
but
was in the
he's
army,
asking
but
it,
she's
yeah.
also wearing it as fashion now.
Oh,
I guess.
because in the army you wear a beret, don't you? That's
Oh,
what
Yeah.
so
she used.
that's not even a good joke.
I thought she was an ex-commando.
He was like, "Oh, what are you gonna get the army on me, pussy?" That was the joke. And she had to wait for that to come up on her screen. You got the army on me, pussy. What?
It wasn't for her. It was for everyone else that could hear, I guess.
Oh, God, what was for her?
Did he do that? She couldn't read his lips.
Got transcribed.
That would have been so funny.
Did she close her legs like that?
That would actually
read her lips.
be funny for the offensive joke.
Well, no.
Well, you've gone too far, haven't you?
I know.
You've gone too far, haven't you?
Oh, sorry. Deaf lips.
No,
Deaf lippers. It's a group in it.
Warm lips. Def Leppard.
Oh, I thought that was funny.
Yeah.
She's just sitting there on her phone in the French Berry and he goes, what, you're going to call for backup from the French resistance? And then...
he's on his phone. He's related it to her being on her phone. I guess that adds a little bit of it.
Yeah, she was using transcribing app to keep track of what Carr was saying during the set. And he said...
so he took advantage of her.
And he said, you're going to call a backup from the French resistance.
And what'd she say back? No, actually, I'm deaf.
Oh, wow. That never happened to me before.
I guess we shouldn't be making deaf.
Yeah.
And what happened then?
Then he was talking about how you can say anything to deaf people because they can't hear you.
That's quite funny.
She said, I was shocked. This isn't comedy. Comedy is an amazing tool for progressive change.
I'm shocked. I'm deaf.
Yet Jimmy decided to use his platform to put down those who have a tough life, she said. There's a joke and then there's absolutely insulting. It's vile to the deaf community, she continued. It's just not acceptable. He doesn't need to do that. He's rich enough.
Yeah, why is he doing a show? Why am I paying for this show? He's so rich.
I've spent far too long feeling miserable and ashamed of my hearing loss because of the stigma attached to it. She continued, it's just not acceptable. He doesn't need to do that. He's rich enough. I just read this. I'm reading it again.
I feel like there's not much stigma around being deaf.
No.
Not many people are deaf.
Why is he showing us this? So, yeah, Jimmy Carr got a bit of a backlash.
Backlash from one bitch that can't hear.
Yeah. Right or wrong, I don't know. She went to a comedy set and she got made fun of from the comedian that was there. I don't know,
He's
man.
known to make fun of
I don't know. You tell me.
Everything. He literally had something on Netflix that was like, too soon. I can't remember what it's called.
Sounds like a porno.
Too rude for TV.
Too rude for TV.
Whoops, was that joke an insult? Oh. What was it called? It sounded like
Cancel me.
Or uncut.
Now.
Thank you. Like a Jewish.
Whoever you are.
No, uncut like a Christian.